By playing Attitude, you get to enjoy the monotony and boring nature of going from town to town wrestling in front of nobody for literally no goal. This could be something if the WWE leaned into it a little bit more, but there isn't anything that really got this close to having something as interesting and engaging as this kind of career mode. And speaking of career mode, this game really loves to throw complete and total nonsensical matches at you. And I'd be doing fine, win after win, moving up the ranks, then suddenly I'm in a battle royale or a 2-on-1 handicap match. Just completely unfair. So let's fast forward. I get to the top of the European Championship title mode, and during a grudge match with D'Lo Brown, Jerry Lawler ran in. Immediately after dispatching them both, I was tasked with a triangle grudge match against both of them. Guess I'm not the champion yet after all. After around 6 minutes, I managed to hit both of them for rock bottom to hopefully put the European Championship around the People Champion's waist for the first time. Or so I thought. Then came another 4 matches with Lawler, Kurgan and D'Lo, but with random stipulations. Suddenly it was the end of the month and I was facing Lawler for the European title at the King of the Ring. I hit all my favourites, the Samoan Drop, Float Around DDT, Spinebuster, took him to Suplex City before scoring the rock bomb and winning the championship. It's worth noting that losing at a pay-per-view would knock you back 3 points in the rankings, a huge loss if you happen to experience it. It turns out I unlocked a new cheat and was given a big congratulations as I was the new European Champion.
It's time once again for everybody to come aboard the train!
Up next was 5 belt defences, I guess before we move on to the next title, the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, the entire point of career mode would be to fight for a title, being able to see somebody actually hold the title at the end of it, and that just isn't something that's possible here, which is definitely a shame. We saw how cool it was to have our wrestlers of choice hold a title in the previous WCW title developed by Aki, so it really is a shame that the excellent WWF titles aren't seen on the shoulder of wrestlers who win them in this title. Career mode is also where most of the unlocking comes from, with the European title for example unlocking the trainer as an active wrestler, and new creation options and squeaky mode. Squeaky mode made the theme music and in-ring introductions sound super squeaky. It's pretty funny. Even the audience is squeaky as well as the announcers, even the main menu is squeaky.
I'm gonna take it out on your hide! Someone should start digging your grave.
Other unlocks range from Big Head mode, Beep mode, a mode which bleeps all of the swearing in the game, as well as having other random unlocks take place during pay-per-view matches. King of the Ring, for example, would have you unlock Kurgan and Taka. Wrestling in the Rumble would grant you Lawler and Paul Bearer. SummerSlam gives up Sergeant Slaughter and Shawn Michaels. The motion capture in WWF Attitude is nothing particularly special. The gameplay is pretty much a mirror of WWF Warzone with a ton of blocky movements that are on par with most fighting games of this era. Although they were not featured in this video game, Matt and Jeff Hardy provided all of the motion capture behind the scenes that are seen in this title.